Well, hey, what's up, all? Okay, now it's just starting to get hot. It was cold and I needed my jacket, but how's everyone doing? It's Black Friday. I'm not having to work. Isn't that awesome? I assume yesterday was, oh yeah, here's my food. This is Greek yogurt with some um was it grape nuts in it. It's kind of a healthy thing to do in the morning. So, Jagan fan, what is up? Jonathan Epan, what is up? And Derek Budosi's, that's an interesting name. Who won the giveaway? Well, yeah, I did a giveaway video where I covered who won, and there's also a link to the tweet of everyone that won. So check that out if you haven't. I don't remember the names off the top of my head, but that's there. So yeah, hopefully you'd stay around for this anyway. But yeah, it's Black Friday. Wife and youngest went out. They took our little doggy, one of the little doggy, to the vet. Nothing serious, but just wanted to get something, checked out. Since we're not working today, it's kind of easier to get stuff done. And I think when they get back, we'll probably go hang out somewhere, get some food, shopping, whatever. But in the meantime, I figured let's get another kit built. In this case, the Master Grade RGM 79 GM. An awesome suit, pivotal, badass, the first mass production Earth Federation weapon. I love it. Ultronymous. I may have lagged hard and missed the morning stream operators, but I'm on time for this. Well, you know what, Ultronymous, that's because, yeah, the morning Blue Gamer stream, I actually postponed that anyway, mentally. Like, I woke up in time to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not having to work today. I'm not having to take the kids to school. I'm not going to rush. And yeah, and I did the stream anyway, but we didn't have the Gundam Explain live yesterday. So hopefully this kind of makes up for that. Yeah, I got to get started opening this stuff up. I'm trying to not do it near the mic, unless people like that sound. I'm already liking just how clean and simple all this is looking. Then again, I got this from, Artrovo Gundam. Link in the description. If you buy 2 more items, you get free shipping. Very cool. And this will be another build where the dry transfers. Yeah, not a huge fan. I might, unless there's different types. I'm gonna have to look at this real quick. Oh, let's see. Shushinugato. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hobby Lobby, 40% off. High grade Kshatriya at 30 there. Okay, yeah, if they're doing their percentage off, so I might need to check it out, because last time they had the Master Grade Yakushiki, which I was surprised to see. Any games on PS4 have been super cheap. I got one thing for $1, another for $5. Oh, that's cool. Got some Lego. Yeah, what did I get? So far I bought Sonic X Shadow Generations. Already played the original game and the 3DS version. But yeah, I'm here for the Shadow gameplay. And it's interesting because even, it's funny. I used these when I was making my costume, and there was some adhesive on there. And yesterday before, my wife noticed, because I cut my own hair, there was something sticking out, so she grabbed my scissors and cut it, and now the hair is all over the scissors. That is gross. But anyway, as for other Black Friday deals, I haven't seen anything too interesting. Okay, so this is cool. This has a bunch, so it's very interesting what they have as decals and what they have as a dry transfer. Since it's not too much, I might still use that. Interesting. The lines. Yeah, anyway, these are cool decals. I'll get to that eventually. But Man, my thoughts are everywhere. I'm actually, yeah, when it comes to Gundam, I haven't seen many Black Friday deals. Really, so if anyone else has seen any, hey Barry BB, yeah, it's a 2.0. If anyone else has seen any, um, let me know. It's almost at a point now where Gundam related stuff I want, I usually have it. And now I'm just waiting for pre-orders. Okay, got that done. That's a lot of trash. Okay, there seem to be a lot of stuff here. But actually, what I'm waiting for, and I think it's at 1 Central, is the Godzilla store is actually going to have a bunch of random Black Friday deals at 12 Pacific, which is, yeah, 1, no, 2 my time. Yeah. So we'll see what that is. Pretty interested. Um, a lot of places have 10 or 15% off. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen like, yeah, I guess I've seen some things, but I think a lot of what is on sale Black Friday is nothing I'm really looking for. But I think if you're, that's cool. If you're a, a new like Gundam fan, I bet if you went and looked, there'd probably be some cool deals out there. Okay, let me turn this up just a bit. All right, so we're gonna get this started. It looks like it starts with the body unit. Very interesting pieces going on here. And then the head, which I'm gonna detail the head. So if I get to that here shortly, I'm gonna start detailing that. So for this, I need pretty much H and A. So keep actually let me finish my yogurt because this is supposed to help me in the morning. What's going on? Anything else? Oh, what? Okay, not Gundam related, but kind of Gundam adjacent. Godzilla again. Tons of Black Friday deals on the Blu-rays on Amazon. I think I spent like $30 and got more than 6 movies. Probably $40 and got like more than 6 movies on Blu-ray. And what's interesting is the Blu-rays have the English dub, but the streams on HBO Max don't have the English dub. And yeah, I'm the kind of guy that likes the dub. So part of me want to finish this. I have the white version of this kit, don't have the regular. Yeah, and I've always thought about getting the white dingo. And what's cool is it has the white dingo decal. So I could just paint it as that. Who knows if that's what I decide to do? I don't know. But I know areas that I would detail regardless. Like when we get to the head, I'm going to detail behind the visor. There's some interesting shots when it comes to, I wonder if it has the color photos. Yeah, here we go. So what's cool is it actually shows on here where there's little, gold and silver, which I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to copy this, maybe add some more. I'm also going to put gold and silver on this little head in the back. Rogue New Type was one that kind of pointed that out, that looks good sometimes. And I did that with my high-grade GMs. But at the same time, now that I'm looking at this, it's like maybe I want to have it glow green and put an LED. Use a Midnight Hatter special on it. Let's get this going. Oh, John, they're working on Mobile Suit Ensemble. Which one? I love those things. Actually, I feel like going to the Gashapon store today to get some. Sushi, once I'm out of college and make more money, maybe collecting Blu-rays would be cool just to have them. Good point, because if it wasn't for the fact that, I'm, older, got my income, going back to, buying Blu-rays for some things I really like, it's a lot easier. Otherwise, that can get expensive. But again, the Godzilla Blu-rays, it's like $10 and it comes with two movies. And they're high quality. All right. What is this? All right. What is it asking me here? I already like how big the pieces are. Seem correct. Either side, it's the same thing. So I guess it'll explain to me the purpose. It's like, wouldn't how would I know better than the manual? The manual obviously knows what it's doing. Okay. Okay. Bunch more H's. Hey, Ian, good to see you. Glad you could join. BB Keys, hi. Need someone to help me make some 100 Leos. Could you help or point me in the right direction? To make some? I don't know. Are you looking to see if they're like for sale somewhere? Let's see. Let me. That done. Interesting little piece. Are you insane? You don't think there are any 1/100 Leos? Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen those. So with this, okay, pretty interesting. I like that though. It seems very machine-like, like I'm building a robot. I'd buy or customize. I heard people convert tall geese into Leos. Oh, that would make sense because I guess that's kind of the base. So then this. Wait a minute. Did I do that right? Yes. Okay, good. I accidentally did that right. Same sort of thing. That doesn't seem. Think. Something wrong with me. Let me think about this. Okay, so this plugs in. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I got it that time. But cool. Um, Ian, well, it's movie day for me, so I'm heading out. Talk to you later. Good luck with the build. Thanks, Ian. But yeah, moving. Good luck with all that. That's exciting. You know, moving can be a lot of work, but it's exciting. New change in your life. Very cool. Speaking of moving, it's weird how much I keep having dreams of me moving back into my one of my childhood homes and then organizing the room. It's really weird because even like this weekend, I'm getting another shelf unit. I might have mentioned before I got a new shelf unit, and I'm gonna try to show that off to kind of show like how I'm displaying my figures. And I got another one, and it's funny because at first I wasn't gonna get another one, but then my wife suggested it. She's like, "Why don't you get another one?" Because I guess she saw I'd still have other figures, and hey, if the wife is cool with that, I'm cool with that too. Okay, let's see. Now let me try to get this right. I like how it almost seems like it's complicated, but it's not. Oh wow, I see. You're like building, like a piston or whatever you would call that. I think there's a better word for that. Yeah. So that whole thing, I like that. This is a cool build then so far. Like I like. Oh, gotta turn that. Wait, no, no. It should be. Oh, yeah. Anyway, anyone do anything neat for Thanksgiving? I got to say, like, one hand, since my parents don't live in the area, they didn't have Thanksgiving with them, so it's kind of different. I've got my immediate family here, and then my wife, sister, and their family, so it's kind of cool. But I kind of miss how Thanksgiving would be, where there'd be more people in the house, but it would always be our house, and then me and my brothers would like play video games, while everyone else is doing their thing. It's kind of different as you get older. Um, sure that's all on good. It feels like that could go down lower. Oh, I might have done something wrong. So let me think that's right. Glad I caught that. If I caught something, it wasn't going in down all the way, and I realized I just had the thing turned around. But that seems right. Okay. Right now, okay, there's a ton of little pieces here. Oh, that's cool. I think that's just building the little vent thing. So H1 and H2. Finding. Then 4, 5. Let's see. Oh, so Gladiator 2, what did you think, Ultronymous? I liked it. I was actually surprised. I didn't think it would be anything crazy. I even thought it was filmed well, good editing, good special effects, like all the things I figured the big Hollywood movies would avoid. Joshua Chapman, do you think we will ever get another Iron-Blooded Orphan anime? You know what? That's the rumor. From what I heard, that is the rumor, and it's crazy to hear because I still haven't finished it, but those videos were doing pretty good on my channel. I'm gonna, watch more and review more, and it seems in general like no one hates it. I never hear people hating. If people talk about it, it's always positive. I can't wait to finish it. I mean, it's. I think the reason I haven't was because so many other Gundam things came out. Okay, this goes here. At the same time, we had the VR game, Requiem for Vengeance, all those kits. But I am going to be getting back to watching, finishing the rest of the series. Ultronymous, I liked it. I never saw the first, but was able to follow along. Yeah, I think they did a good job with that. Because I hadn't seen the first in a while, but they easily were showing things that was like, oh, that's what happened. Okay. Joshua Chapman, what series do you want to see make a comeback? You know what? That's a good question because if we're talking about like a comeback, I would say maybe some more 0079 things done with the Cuckoo's Doan's Island style. Not that they need to do a remake, but almost maybe Double Zeta getting the movie treatment with the dub, the trilogy with the dub, and maybe fix some things. I don't know. Okay, so I gotta get the A's. And are they all the same? Let's see. Two, A2 and A3. Okay. I'll try this. I couldn't get past episode 2, and I'd be 3 tries, and that's the furthest I've ever gotten. Really, really, and I would say that it's a hard sci-fi, even in themes and what it shows. I'm surprised it exists in that way. Okay, let's see. I need to do this right. Okay, this, like this. Gosh, oh gosh, this is gonna be a pain, isn't it? Oh no, they're all falling. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I was doing it wrong. I was doing it wrong. Thank God. That's what I get for skipping ahead. Then I don't see what I could have done earlier. I did the same thing with the Requiem for Vengeance suit where I was skipping ahead getting the parts and then I forgot a step. So this, if I place it in this little contraption here, makes it easier for me to then put it all together. Which again, I am liking this build. It's been a while since I mean, the Verkot Sinanjustein was fun, but this has more of like a you're building a robot feel. Thoughts on Thunderbolt? Will that continue? Did you like it? I like Thunderbolt a lot. I really like it because it's just taking that, 0079 and I guess 80 also, right? And just giving us some more battles using because it used a lot of cool stuff that we know, but added onto it, like the GM with the G Falcon. I think that's what it's called. Seeing the Saikamu Zaku. But also, I like that, the idea is the animation, because I haven't read the manga, but the animation is canon to everything. And I like that. I like that it is part of the greater, like, UC animation. Okay, how does this go? I get it. Did I get it? Okay. Difficult, but I really like how that is built. That's really cool. Now I got to do the same thing with this side. Which again, that is down. And about it continuing, that's another rumor too that they're gonna have more Thunderbolt animation coming out. So we will see. But it's just interesting what they decide to do and don't do sometimes. For instance, the Freedom movie came out and then it did so well. They're like, okay, let's do this prequel, and now that's something coming soon. Considering how long it took the Freedom movie to come out, and then Hathaway. Like what's taking so long with I mean they've kind of explained some of it and it's a lot of work. But it actually is interesting going back and looking at Hathaway animation versus Freedom. But actually, now that I think about it, Hathaway has a more realistic look to it, so that could explain why. Sometimes the animation doesn't look as good, but it's because they're trying to animate something realistic. Whereas in like the Seed stuff, it's very anime cartoony, so it's kind of probably easier to do that. Okay. Okay, we got this like this, so then this will go here, and then here, there. Okay, so then this. Okay. I hope I did it without doing it incorrectly. Now I need H. I didn't get to watch the Gundam Seed movie in theaters. Do you know where I can watch it? Yeah, I think it's on Netflix and Crunchyroll. I believe. Because yeah, I watched it in theaters. I was very lucky; they had one playing near me, and then, and it was the theater that I went to when it first opened when I was a kid, and I worked there. I go there all the time, and then I watched it on Netflix. Also, okay. Okay, so we got this here. Okay, this turned to like this. Hold up. Right. Oh, okay. So this. I keep saying this because I'm looking at how it is plugs into here. That hurt, but I had to snap it in, I think. Okay. So with that, we'll get this piece I was just working on. It goes. Okay. Dang, this is like really well engineered to put together. Can't get this to go all the way. Okay, maybe that did it. Okay, getting this upper chest part. Man, there's a lot of work there. I'm trying to see. The English version is on Netflix. Sadly, the Japanese subtitle version is not. Yeah, that's interesting that they don't allow for both versions. I myself am a dub guy. I prefer dubs, but I like the option to be there. In fact, I usually like to do multiple watches where I do the subtitles, or no, I do the English version, and then I do the English with subtitles, and then I like to do the Japanese with subtitles. So, like, in the end, not only am I hearing the Japanese intention of what was translated, but then I can kind of see the subtitles, and I feel like I get a better connection that way. I didn't know it was on Crunchy. I see it there now when I searched. Oh, excellent. Well, cool. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And again, I'm not a huge Seed guy, but I enjoyed that Freedom movie. It's just a fun anime with a lot of cool badass action. Okay. Here's where it looks like it's starting to get a little easier. That was a lot of little pieces just to put this together, but maybe it creates a sturdy frame. I guess that's the point, maybe. Okay. H10. Let's see. Okay, interesting. I'm missing. Ah, there we go. Then an ace. Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with this. I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna because this is an outer part. I got something new we're gonna try, and I got some ultrafine polishing files. And that's yeah, even possibly someone using on a model kit in the picture. Now this is something I got super cheap on Amazon just to try it. And so basically I cut the nubs off the not all the way down, but then so I can use my god hands to try to get a better little slice. You know, that works. Here too. You can be leaving soon? Oh, okay. And then okay, yeah, using the god hands, it actually doing this method where you're like cutting it on the runner but not all the way and then using the god hands to do it. And it's hard to see, but there is still a little bit of nubbage, very, very slight, because using this method really helps. But I'm going to then test this out, these polishing files, to see. Oh, and they're all in their own little individual package. So, okay, and they have the different shapes. And so that was something Steven was bringing up on one of our shows was both of these kind of have that little, right, hold on, let me. Yeah, so these two sort of have like a thinner top to it that's like better for smaller pieces. I'm gonna try both of these out real quick. Package and package. So this is pretty good stuff. The way it's so there we go. And so how would it work? I would probably use this to kind of start working on it, and then I would use the other side to polish it, right? Let's see. Ultronymous, it's really weird. I saw the subtitle version in theaters, but no idea why they never put it on Netflix. I wonder if they can see. Well, it's funny because you could just choose the option, right? Like, but I wonder if it had something to do with licensing. Isn't that weird? Sometimes we hear all this random stuff about licensing with dubs and subtitles and all that. Okay, where did I put that important piece? Right here. Before I lose it, let me. That's top part. Crazy, because like even like the little piston look, hydraulics, maybe that's a better way to put it. It's like hidden in here, so you won't even see it, but it's cool that exists in there. Okay. Seed Freedom was so good. My brother liked it, and he hadn't seen anything Seed since it was still new on Cartoon Network. Dang, that's how long it's been. Okay, that seems a little thick. Let me try this one. Okay, this really thin. You know what? That looks good, but I'm not getting the right spot. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Even though there was not too much I needed to deal with, I can tell because I messed up and went to the side a little bit, but it made it like really polished. This might be my new thing. Okay, like so that probably needs some more work. Okay. It's like you can barely see it, but it has a shine to it. Let's do this here. I'm liking this. I don't know if you can even tell. Yeah, like if I have it in the light, you can kind of see where there's a little more of the polish. I mean, yeah, you can barely tell. But this actually does work. If I'm taking, I'm saying nine, but if you take your time, like cutting like I just did, and you're because you're worried about nubs, yeah, do it where you cut on the runner, leave some of the nub, then use some smaller ones like God Hand. And I just got these because everyone talks about them, but I bet there's another type that might be cheaper. Yeah, and there's just a little bit of file work. Well, worked out. Okay, so let's plug this in. Bottom here. Okay, there we go. Man, that's really sturdy. Not even all the. There we go. You got to really click it in, which I'm not complaining. And interesting. It looks like it would hide a little bit of where the nub would be anyway, due to how this is. It's pretty good. All right, H8 and A5. Here we go again. Since this is an outer frame or outer armor piece, I'm gonna cut it like that. Cut it down like that, which it leaves just a little bit of nubbage poking through. But then, yeah, you can get the little file. Let's see. Barry C. noticeable on cam. Great. Space people. Adam needs more light and more depth of field. The stickers are too cluttered. Um, well, I kind of like the stickers. I like showing off all the people I work with. I mean, I can zoom in. I can turn the light on a little more if you like. Hopefully that helps. I think because of the sun moving, it got darker over time because I have the windows open over here. Let's see. Very nice. Um, looks like it's getting it. Just I don't want to do too much, but and I was actually told yeah to wash these in water afterwards. Yeah, so I can be a little tougher than I am on it. Like I can press down a little harder. It's just a dark, flat, cluttered shot which struggles with focus because the depth of field is razor thin. More lights. I have two IKEA lamps over my desk on dimmers so I can dial it up, but I'm old and need more light to see up close. Huh? Yeah, if you want to share your channel, um, we can take a look at how you're doing it. Yeah, I think that's good. Light there. Again, like depending on the light, I'm gonna put a matte top coat on this. You can sometimes see the, but no, that's cool. It looks better. Um, okay, yeah, I got this piece. Mm. It's right before I push in because this looks like one that requires. Yeah, interesting how the like I have to push it in, but I only have like these little tabs, so it's like stabbing me. But I still like this build a lot. Let's see. How about some nail polish like Mecha Kagotsu? I just like to watch. What kit is this? Oh, this is the RGM 79GM Master Grade 2.0. Something I've always wanted to build, and I just it's because it's just kind of simple. I've kind of avoided it, but I feel like right now it's like I want to apply everything I've learned to this, and I'm contemplating too when I get to the panel lining if I want to use black or gray, depending. Because yeah, actually I have the Master Grade. Let me grab that. The Master Grade 2.0, and I didn't do a top coat on this, but I just did some basic gray. And there's, you know what, I could probably go back with that little polisher and work on some of that. And there's some dust on this. And I didn't put decals on this. Like I built the origin version and completely decaled that thing up, top coat, everything. And then when I built this, is like I just kind of want a basic RX-78 and I really like the way this looks. And so that's kind of what I'm going for with the GM, and then have them together and just kind of be basic. Although I might put the decals on the GM because they're pretty cool. So, all right. What's next? A4. Probably doesn't need anything fancy done to it. Yeah, easy enough. Interesting. Interesting piece here. Doing that right. I hate when there's resistance and then I could be doing it wrong. I think that's right. Okay, yeah, there we go. That. This looks better basic, in my opinion, like straight from the anime. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was figuring. Just because it's not like a crazy modernized design, since it's basic, I kind of like keeping it with that. Okay, B1 and B2. And real quick, I'm going to wash this just so I'm not putting that color on the. So I'll be right back. Okay, that was my first time attempting to wash a nail file, or I'm sorry, a glass file, and it's pretty tough. This stuff's really stuck in there. Hey, what's up, Steven? How's it going? What did I miss? Wish I was building Gunpla right now. Work sucks. Oh, you haven't. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cause Black Friday. Yeah, you're in line of work. Yeah, but yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm using a glass file that we talked about on your show to try to get those smaller areas, and I was just washing it to get the mint color off. But so on the red, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm liking that too much. Just need to take it easy. Not bad. They keep a slush cup nearby to rinse glass files. Oh, during use. Oh, okay. So maybe I need to do that. Thank you for bringing that up. Because yeah, otherwise I'm gonna have to keep going back. What do you think we will get in 2025 media and Gundam kit wise? Huh. Well, good question. I know we got that Psycho Gundam Mark II coming, which is pretty cool. Um, Media wise, yeah, man. I hope just some awesome UC story that we're not expecting. Although I think, I mean, yeah, maybe hearing more about another unicorn would be pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know. Not amazing, but it does look a little better. And it could be part of it is I haven't really perfected that ability yet. Where it's situated, it might be mostly hidden. All right, so there's that one. Did this. Okay, I already worked on that. Yeah, yeah, that looks pretty good actually. Could just dry paint brush it out, but tape will capture the dust. Oh. Are we still getting a Gundam Seed anime series set before the movie? Yeah, that's the plan. Apparently, that's what I was talking about earlier. How it's interesting how quick after the Freedom movie came out that they announced that, and it makes me think, does that just that does that stuff just overall do better than UC stuff? And that's why they were so quick to greenlight. Oh, or it has to do with the availability of the team. Maybe after they made, you know, Seed Freedom and it's that specific team, they're like, well, if you guys can work on something else, let's just do it. Okay, this is getting a little weird. It just broke. It just broke in half. Wow. Yeah, well, you got to glue that. I can't believe how easy that broke. And I was just trying to slide it onto the. Actually, let me. It's very interesting how it's having a hard time sliding onto the plastic here. Sometimes I wondered, like, did I do something wrong? Which piece was? Is it's this little track right here, and then this piece right here, and it's very snug. But then you have to line it up right, so then under here it plugs in. Yeah, it broke trying to do that. Interesting. Because yeah, it's still requiring me to push it in harder, but break it. Let's see what else is going on here. This was also around Seed's anniversary, like how G is getting a big push for the anniversary. Yeah, that can it be? Yeah, it's gonna be fine because it's just a very small area that broke. I'll put some glue I've got on it, but I actually want to get this on first because I don't want to glue it and then try to put it on. There's something weird about this. It's just a really, really tight fit for some reason. And then yeah, you have to like push it in. Yeah, and it snaps in. So yeah, very interesting. So I might not need to glue it, but I might do it anyway just to. I don't know. Maybe I might not need to glue it. Or I do the thing where yeah, I put a little bit of glue or whatever and file it down, um, and then maybe paint it. But yeah, it's very strange, and it could be that I'm just doing something wrong. But like, you have to like really push this in. It was easier as two pieces than one, so you could see where. I mean, that looks cool. That even looks like it would be battle damage, but I'm not gonna do battle damage. I'm gonna glue it and then paint it. Um, just because I want this to be a clean build. But that was very interesting how that did that. Okay. Um. Okay. B3, C8, and C9. Should. Yeah, and another thing, even with the way the pieces fit on, and I have everything pushed in pretty good, there's still a space um, indicating that yeah, I guess me trying to fit it in. And okay, so that's another thing I think I've learned recently with different kits, different types of plastics, different regions you could be in, that a piece might be just a centimeter or millimeter, like bigger or smaller, maybe depending on temperature or weather or how it was made. Because some people, when they, let me try something here real quick. When they, wait, do I, that's weird. Hold up. Better. Okay. Uh, sometimes certain kits and certain plastics might be off, like I was saying, a centimeter or millimeter, and then it causes something to break an area. Like some people are like, oh, I always have a problem with this of a figure. And oh, is there something on my clean that later? And then some people don't have the problems, but you see it where it's like common. And I think this is kind of an example of that. I mean, it could be that I pushed too hard, but I was trying to push on the left and right where we can see that there's a gap here. So it's almost like it wouldn't have been able to fit. Interesting. Very interesting. It's like with my Victory Verka and the fact that the arm falls off all the time. It's just not tight enough to fit. B3. Yeah, yeah, that looked pretty good. Um, oh, let's see. Tolerances. Or it's just a more brittle plastic. Yeah, I think it's a little bit of that. Yeah, won't make a panel line here, but it is interesting because if I glue it, I'm gonna have to push it together and hold it, or use the vise. But it is kind of strange that um, I hope there's not other parts of the kit where I have to worry about that. But it's not too bad, really. I really think, yeah, gluing it, a little bit of paint. Um, yeah, I've learned that over or through all the times that I've broken many pieces, or broke many pieces. Which one was this? C8 and C9. Got this thing here, this thing here. Okay, that's good. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, it's got a big gap here, but I guess that's for this thing to move up anyway. So, um, yeah, I just got to get my vise, hold that together. Could be good. All right, next is backpack. A23. Let's see. I broke a piece on my P Bandai Zeta and Robot Spirits Lancelot Albion figure, but I have super glue ready for those times. Hey, Fulcrum, what's up? Yeah, I've had that happen too with my Robot Spirits. I even think during my review of the Robot Spirits Sazabi, I think the handle on the beam saber, the effect part broke into the handle. It was crazy. Yeah, and it's just sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's user error. I think there's plenty of times where it's been user error, but there's some times where it's just a situation where yes, something happened to the plastic. This thing here. Oh, okay, cool. So it snaps in. Okay. X7. These I will probably, the thrusters, I'll probably paint them like a gunmetal or something. Almost done, and then the A24, good movie studio production company. Sometimes I'm like, do I even really need the file? Some of these I can totally take care of with my fingernail. Oh, that's cool. So then that comes out, still hides the nub marks. What's that? So there we go. I might, do like gunmetal, maybe on this, maybe on the back here. We'll see. And then yeah, even with that little breakage on the front, yeah, I'll get some glue. Nice. Let me see if I have that. Nope. It's in the garage. So, so yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. Hey, Rogue New Type, what's up? You missed it. This broke when putting it on because I think this piece, the plastic shrunk. I don't think that's a thing, but that's kind of funny. But easy fix. Yeah, this is a master grade GM 2.0. Again, there's this like thing on the lens, but I think it's on the inside. Or is it on the outside? Um, it must have just got there. That's kind of. I'll have to clean it. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop right there, but I'll just chill here for a second while I clean up. Yeah, I plan to go out later today with the fam. Probably go eat somewhere. Phil said we're actually having a garage sale tomorrow because it's like the neighborhood's doing one. I've got a bunch of clothes mainly to sell. And we actually just did one, like back at being of October, I think. The Sieg New York hides it well, at least. Oh, what where I had that? See this. The glue I'm probably gonna use in a second or a little later. And then yeah, it's so cool that the stickers have. Um, oh, hiding the thing. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if that's what's causing the lens to act up today. Because I was trying to switch something. Yeah, because I was taking some pictures last night, so it might have been that when I was doing that, some dust got in there. But I like all the stickers that it has for the GM 2.0. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I might do standard, but and actually, I guess I could even clean this while I could that have been? I have a brush. Yeah, I have a brush exactly for that. Don't really see anything, but it could be small because I was zooming in. See if that did anything. Let's see. It's not wanting to show up. I think I'd have to restart OBS, so I'll deal with that later. But I know this is kind of boring, isn't it? I'm just like testing this. I think I'd have to restart, so I'm not going to do that. But anyway, yeah, that's it for today's stream. That was kind of eventful, right? GM broke. Although it's not too big of a deal. It's still one of those things where it's like you want it to be perfect. But yeah, it's going to be fine. Yeah, and I'll have to show that off too. Like once again, I got to get the vise and glue it. But then I'm wondering if that would cause any stress for it to come apart. It's very interesting. Oh, I'm going to head out. That was fun. We'll talk later. Have a good one.